Welcome back to TearRing Saga. Our next destination is going to be the Water Shrine, or, Rimne? I'm not sure what to call that area. But while we're here, there are no shops in this city. Dang it, I thought there were shops in this city. I probably should have stopped at the shops in, Reeve before we left, because Runen is approaching his point of no return. And also, yes, we have Lost Enter. And yeah, there's the Ward Blade. Res by 7, but yeah, 1 might and only 50 hit, and a very strange 4 critical. It's not a good weapon. I wish you got something better out of that whole event with Stephanie. There might actually be shops here, now that I think about it. I'm not honestly, I've got a lot of weapons, so I'm not, screwed or anything. Wow, unique portrait. A very interesting unique portrait for someone that we've never seen before. Looks like someone out of an entirely different genre, honestly. Yeah, so our peace treaty has liberated this town without us even being here. Sir Mayor, that's his name. It just reminds me that there's a character in Tales of the Abyss whose name is Mayor McGovern. And I'm like, seriously? A mayor named McGovern? That's almost as hilariously fitting as a priest named Divine. Oh wait, that's also in a game. It's actually weird, this entire plot, I just thought about this for a second, is actually sounding like the kind of plot you'd see much earlier in a game. Just, having to chase someone to some old ruins that have been taken over and aren't safe. Oh, right! Oh, yeah, this stuff. Yeah, this relates to that enormous backstory dump that we got with Rochelle earlier. Yeah, I think we actually had this sprite used for that Good Samaritan event earlier. I feel like this Anna, despite having red hair, is no relation to the Fire Emblem Anna at all. So a bit of an extra event if you have those two in the party. Oh no, more exposition. This is like Clarence isn't even around, and we're just getting this random old man who's coming and saying, "Hello, would you like to hear some exposition? Because here at my exposition shop, we deal in the finest exposition in the land." Yeah, we did know about this before. That almost makes me wonder if there was supposed to be a chapter here, because that just looks like what you would get for visiting a house. I feel like that is, what it would be, so maybe there was supposed to be a chapter there, but it was cut for time. It would also feel really awkward to have just a random, liberating one town chapter after all of those dramatic plot events that just occurred. No, I guess it's this guy again. I'm looking forward to the day where we get to destroy him. Now, from what I've read, this conversation was actually changed somewhat in the fan localization. Like, originally, Enter was not quite as proactive here, I think. I think it was, I'll have to check again, but I think it's more that she just kind of wandered in here and just got herself captured. So this bluff with her threatening to turn into Morsa despite not having her bracelet was actually added to the fan translation, I think. I don't believe this happened in the original. Yeah, another change that some people might criticize for being maybe a little unnecessary. I suppose they were trying to make her a bit less like a damsel in distress, who just kind of got captured and didn't really do anything active, or just kind of wandered into the water shrine stupidly. Oh, okay, so we can stock up here, yeah, just a warning that it's like, oh yeah, you might want to get some stuff here, because yes, once you move out into the water labyrinth, that is it. We are going straight to endgame. So, what have they got at the armory here? Some interesting weapons, although you won't actually be able to use lances on a lot of people at this point, apart from, like, Raffin or Lionel if you have him. If you have Lionel, he does pretty well on Runen's route. We also have some decent, yeah, these things. Also, Physic. Physic might be not a bad idea to get hold of. No, I have a Knight's Crest that's just burning a hole in my inventory. Oh, finally, I could give the Canto Scroll to Raphael, and it's useless now because he's not going to be mounted for the rest of the game. Okay, door keys are actually a decent thing to have at this point. You may want to buy a few of these. Because there are some later maps that require us to open doors, and it's very risky to bring thieves because they spam witches. Magic shields may also be useful going forward, again, because of witches. I mean, there's really no reason not to spend all of your gold now, so you might as well. And I'll be giving Runen one bridge key, so I think I'll end up needing it. Okay, I think we're ready to head out. Let's go. And so, we now have the Birthright of Reeve, counterparts to Holmes' Chapter 33. So yeah, this map is very, very blue. And look at that big clump of Draco zombies. Oh, also, Gwen Chaos is here, but we're not going to fight him at this point. I'll just get that out of the way. But we do finally get to fight and take down this guy. He's very similar to the boss of Chapter 33. He's a little bit stronger, I think. But other than that, and he has Kisar's Wrath instead of Earthquake, but other than that, he's really not that bad. We also have a couple of Nosferatu Physics Shadow Bishops up there, so I may want to warp in Sierra and try and take them out, though I will need to be warned of Kisar's Wrath. And this chapter has a whole bunch of witches on the map to start with. So yeah, that's definitely a huge pain. Oh, Land Burst, that's new. That's only usable every 2 turns. Yeah, they are kind of conflating Dark and Earth magic a lot in this game. I'm probably going to have to use Sierra to take out a few of them. So yeah, this map is actually much trickier than the Holmes equivalent because we have these cultists who can all summon. And also drop bridge keys that we will need to use to lower the bridges to reach the end of the map, or you could just use thieves for that. But this is also a route map, so you need to take out every single monster that gets summoned, and these corridors can get choked with monsters very quickly. That's why I've been saving Aura Rain users until this map. If you have Renee on Runan's route, this is a very good map for her. Also, because of these things, yeah, look at all these Eggman's Draco zombies. I have a fun way of dealing with them though, but the one in the middle has dragon skin, which renders it virtually immune to anything that is not the legendary Sword of Carolon. So the objective of this map is interesting. Even though it's routes, you can't actually finish off the last Draco zombie until you have Runan claim the sword and use that to kill it, which I think is actually an interesting idea. So, in terms of manage, we can deploy 12 people. You do have to be very, very careful of your weaker characters though, like Mel, because of, you know, yeah. The witches. The witches are a pain, and we can't really reach them quickly because we can't use mounted characters in this map. And since Raffin is one of my few people that I have who can use lances, I may as well give him the Canaan Spear. You know, I'm thinking of bringing Narcissus and trying to pull the old, have Narcissus imitate Sierra trick. He could also imitate her, warp some chests and open them, because there are chests on this map. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Mince, I'm probably gonna have to kick Mince out of the group. Oh, Verna. Yeah, sadly, I'm probably gonna have to say goodbye to Verna now. Oh, and also, I have the main gauche on Vega. This is the fun thing that I was talking about earlier, and the reason why I've saved one of them until now. Okay, hopefully this is good. Like, once we get rid of the witches, things aren't too bad, but basically it's all about weathering the initial assault of those witches. Yes, that's actually very similar to Pirates of the Caribbean now I think about it. That's why there'd be no use killing you. Yet. And the Earth Shaman is the one who's an actual trained fighter, so capturing her is going to be really difficult. Oh yes, you're gonna make very good use of those Draco zombies. Very, very good use. Yeah, that is the name of Runan's legendary weapon. It's a water reference from Hindu mythology. And again, in the Japanese version, that was just Holy Sword of Reeve. Seiken Reeve. I do admit that, like, the one kind of bad game FAQs guide... Oh, great, Mrs. Exposition is going to join this party now. But that one guide, it referred to Seiken Salia as Saintly Sword of Salia, which admittedly is very fun to say. I guess she must have came here because the catacombs are all connected. You can sense presences now, apparently. Yeah, I guess it is a little awkward why she would just walk directly into an enemy trap, so I suppose that's why they tried to rewrite that plot point. It is still a bit weird, like, you know, from a story standpoint, the reason why this happens is because it's kind of a you can't thwart stage 1 thing. The bracelet is everything of her. The villain, like, if the villain needs a certain number of things to begin their plan, then they're gonna get all of them over the course of the story. Yeah, there's not really much of an exception there. So, okay, Mel is actually in potential danger here from the witches. I've got to be careful of that. In fact, she probably needs Plum's magic shield more than Plum does. Before I do anything else, though, it's Henshin a Go-Go Baby time for Narcissus. And this way, he will have Nosferatu. Do I use an extra use of Ensorcel or not? Because Narcissus may need it. Like, Sierra doesn't really at this point, but Narcissus definitely does. Okay, yeah, Sierra can kill one witch, and that's about it. Obviously, though, don't warp Sierra to a place where the Draco Zombies can attack her, because that wouldn't end well. I guess I can have Sierra head over here. There's a bit of lag in that teleport animation for a second there. And I guess I can Sylphid you. That'll do exactly enough for a one-shot, too. Yeah, I guess you actually have to warp some, like... You must only be able to get that chest, or also Land Burst. I suppose I could take that for some AoE damage. You must only be able to get that chest either with the Warp Staff or with Narcissus imitating Sierra, so that's... Yeah, that's actually kind of interesting. Okay, so I need to take out something here. If Rochelle goes there... Yeah, he may be able to... I honestly think that's probably better than getting Raffin to go that way, because I kind of want Raffin to hold off the reinforcement monsters. You sort of need to send people up there for that. Because, yeah, now Raffin can... I suppose he can go here and Sunflame snipe this guy. I think I have exactly enough to double you with this. Of course, Rochelle with Sunflame is also pretty good against the monsters, because it has monster effectiveness, but so does, I almost called it, yeah, Prelude. So does Canticle. I actually think Canticle's probably a better, like, translation overall. Also, yeah, here's Sasha. She's a little bit meh right now, but, I mean, I still like bringing her. Okay, use, Angelic Potion. Now, I wonder if I can put Mel somewhere where a limited number of witches can actually warp in and attack her. Because if I go there... Okay, yeah, 2 witches can still attack her that way, because, yeah. If I go there, it's 2. If I go there, it's potentially 4 witches. Like, if I go... yeah, it's hard to find a good spot that she can reach. She'll equip this to have 92 Avoid. And their hit rate is lower than that, so hopefully they end up... I suppose we'll see what happens. Just gonna heal up Narcissus to full in case the witches do something bad to him. Actually... If I, like, do this, although I do want you to be running through the map as fast as possible. Because if Mel stays there, I don't think any of the witches can go for her. So, okay, let's see how this works out. Oh, actually, no, wait, 1 witch will be able to attack her if it warps just below Naren. But first, it is time for the dance of the monster summoning. Oh yeah, some of the monsters are golems too. This is actually where Likud is really useful, because it just lets you carve through them. That, brave weapons, monster effective weapons, very, very useful here. But it is vital to just cut through these ranks and just take out the summoners, because otherwise you're going to have a very bad time here. Funnily enough, I say that just skeletons start spawning. Okay, please don't do anything bad. What? Well, he did something bad, but it was bad for you. Okay, I guess you guys are now adopting Gaiden Witch AI. I won't question that. Because normally when they all just start warping and attacking, like converging on the same person and attacking them, they just die horribly. I brought Lyria to this map once, and it didn't end well. Because Lyria's bad magic means that she is very vulnerable to witches. Okay, here we go. Step 1, let's get rid of another witch. With my Salia Spear, which I can kind of afford to use here because of, it having an enormous number of uses. It has that same sort of red trail effect as the Arbalest. Okay, that's another witch gone. Obviously I can't warp Sierra in there. And yeah, you've got to be careful even going there because of those things. There's also that guy who has Swarm and Death. Like, if I put Sierra there and use Swarm, she can counter him. Which would be kind of interesting. I mean, she's going there regardless. So I may as well see what Swarm does to this witch. Oh, you have Land Burst equipped, so you can't actually do anything right now. So I suppose I can do this. I don't really see any problems. And yeah, it looks like an actual swarm of insects in its map animations, but it's a single insect in its battle animations, and I've already mentioned that before. And another Nosferatu. I told you that I would just have way more of these than I know what to do with in the endgame. Because yeah, witches have Nosferatu was one of their random drops too. But yeah. Like, I can't actually get up there to plug the gap outright, which is a problem. I'd really like someone to be able to do that. Yeah, Rochelle's getting in close. Maybe I should have you do that? And then on turn 5, I have to remember to use Aura Rain. Generally, I want to see if I can hold out until turn 5, and then once I do, that'll probably eliminate most of these monsters. Now, is this anti-monsters? I don't think it is. No, it's not. And the Cannon Spear is not either. The Cannon Spear is useful for tanking these enemies, though. You have... oh, only 3 movement, so yeah, Plum's not in danger there. And I do at least have 30 crit with this. So, come on, critical. Come on, critical. There we go. And one shot, too. And yeah, even the background actually looks a little bit different here. So it is like, again, I've always kind of liked the aesthetic of an elemental shrine in a video game. So, now I hope that Vega isn't too strong that they ignore him. But there's something that I really, really want to do with those Draco zombies, and it's hilarious. It's also a little bit like, I don't know, it's a bit of a suboptimal way of handling things. But it's at least pretty funny. Okay, get your defense up with that. There's like only one witch left, I think. So, yeah, we shouldn't be that threatened anymore. I don't think I even need to use the Ensorcel Staff on Meriel, because Aura Rain's effective against monsters. So now, yeah, I can't warp Narcissus in because then the Draco Zombie is going to go for him. Just kind of wonder how much I can do with Nosferatu. I don't want to get Death Crit, though. Just being a little cautious with Narcissus right now. But I could maybe... Oh yeah, but once I revert, then I'll need to get adjacent to Sierra to transform again. So I have to remember that too. I don't remember these chests being, like, anything massively important. And you should probably have all of the items that you need for the end game by now anyway. And more monsters! Yeah! Oh, and a Stoneborn. But that didn't even... That's weird. Okay, so now it's time for a swarm fight. And Terra. Okay, that takes you down. And she can easily... Okay, Death is actually quite fun to use with Sierra too, but usually she really doesn't need anything more than Nosferatu, so maybe I'll send that to the convoy. And I got Swarm too. Yeah, we're going to be building up quite a collection of Dark Tomes. Still, what are you doing? Okay, yes, they are dumb and they are going for him, even though they can't hit him. So watch what's about to happen. So these Draco zombies are going to clump up and start breathing on Shigen. Not Shigen, Vega. Unfortunately, the one that moved first was the dragon scale one. I'm going to need to get everyone else far away from this area. But I think you see what's going to happen. Just... I love this so much that I actually uploaded a video of this back in 2012 when I first played this game. Unfortunately, they can sometimes miss each other. Once they really start getting clumped up, that's when the true insanity begins. Oh, you don't even want to attack. You know, no, it will be turn 3. It will be an odd number turn, so she won't be able to use that land burst that she has. Yeah, she can't use land burst. That would have actually been pretty useful in this situation, with how much the monsters are clogging this corridor. But yeah, speaking of monsters, I suppose Vega can, like, attack one of them, maybe? And just maybe see if I can get some skill activations or some criticals. Oh yeah, because I can't actually damage it at all unless I get skill activations or criticals, because of, yeah, main Gauche is more for defense than offense. That is a skill activation, but it's not the one I wanted. And yep, that was completely ineffectual, but oh well. Yeah, definitely need to get people away from this general vicinity. Yeah, let's get you over there. I'm not really sure what to do with Plum right now. Okay, yeah, you are the furthest one out and you can't reach over there. And now it is time for... So I have shields on Rochelle, but I don't actually one-shot you with Canticle. So with the shields, I'm wondering if these enemies are going to be going for him, even though he has Vantage and a counterattack canceller. Okay, I'm just thinking about what I do here. In fact, as much as I really want to get rid of that witch, because I need to have a safe area for Plum to get in. And for that to happen, both of these two need to die. Okay, here's my plan. Sierra will go... Oh, she can't double this guy, can she? I don't think... Yeah, she doesn't double this guy. Ah, that's annoying. I was kind of banking on that. I can activate Terra. And no Terra. Okay. Actually, wait though. No, I can still maybe do this. Because what I'm thinking is that Raffin takes out this one, gets refreshed, walks one space up, takes out the other golem, hopefully. No, I haven't seen that critical animation before. I think I have seen it in my test playthrough though on Lionel, because then that will actually choke point off the monsters. Though I do need to get a little bit lucky with criticals against this one here. Wait a minute, 7. I actually W. That's like 12 attack speed while dismounted is kind of insane for Raffin. Yep, there we go. He did take a little bit of damage there, and in fact, he could potentially suffer death by awesomeness, although I can always just physic him. I think I have people within range to physic. Also, if you go up there, then the Draco zombies actually can't reach anyone in that on that bridge. I wouldn't say corridor because it's a. I mean, it's a bridge corridor basically. Okay, you go there. Need to be careful of Latina, but it honestly doesn't really matter where she goes as long as she's not in any in range of any enemies. I could. Hang on a minute, how about this? So Mel, Physic, it's actually kind of funny that I never really acknowledged that Mel would dismount here, because it's just like, in my head, she's not even a mounted unit, because she has Physics, so, like I've said many times, her being mounted is not really a big deal in this game. Normally mounted healers are great, but when you have unlimited range Physic, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's see... Okay, that's the Witch silenced. Yeah, I want at least one of the summoners to be silenced. It probably won't, like, work on all of them. But let's see how many that connect... Okay, you're silenced, you're silenced, you're silenced, and that guy's also silenced. That was a pretty effective silence, honestly. And it's still... I actually probably should have given Latina a summon staff now I think about it. But I still don't think, like, Latina's that great, but silence can be somewhat useful. So, like, for example, this is the only one who's capable of summoning right now. And it's ogres, which are not as threatening as some other things. And you're just running. So yes, welcome to the fun. This is where the fun truly begins. I mean, they're zombies. I mean, they don't have brain, like their brains are literally rotting anyway. But it's just, I just love this. The Draco zombies are like, we breathe fire on puny human. No one else get caught in crossfire at all. Oh no, I burned Bob. It's just... I love these guys. I love these guys so much. It's just like, okay, like this is definitely not the most optimal way to do this. That would probably be using the exercise staff, but it's just, and like, you can't counterattack these guys on the enemy phase anyway if they use Fierce Breath. So, like, this way, it is actually, like, you're doing a decent job of killing them on the enemy phase here. Of course, eventually, there'll still be the Dragon Scale one left, and, unfortunately, he'll be a constant annoyance for the rest of the map until Runen can claim his sword. I just love this, it's just great. So let's just continue to watch these guys just just kill their fellow Draco zombies. Just, their numbers are already practically halved right now. Okay, actually somewhat scared, and Raffin does have Vantage. So he can do that. I was saying I was somewhat scared about Raffin, and then I was like, yeah, like, these stats are not shabby for a dismounted unit at all. Oh, great, you were too scared to attack him. That is smart behavior out of the AI, but it's annoying when it happens, because it means that, I'm not breaking through. And I probably won't anytime soon. But at least Naren is starting to get closer. And Sasha can kind of Levin Sword one of them. It's... Oh, yeah, that's bad. That's very bad. Yeah, this is kind of a shame. I really want to make Sasha work dismounted, but it's not really the best. Like, she's essentially gone back to her princess class from the beginning of the game, which was a class you were kind of desperate to get her out of. Now here I'm wishing that physical ranged swords existed in this game like they did in Radiant Dawn, because those were really great, and yeah, that would help me, that would really help Naren, because of Naren's enormous attack stat. Can lethality activate at range with... I think it has to be one range, now that I think about it. I don't even W. Okay, then. Like, Naren's stats while dismounted are... Yeah, they're not as good, but they're still decently high. Okay, now the question is, I should probably warp Sierra and take out that other witch with her. Although, I have Land Burst this turn, which seems to... Wow, Land Burst puts my attack speed into the negatives. Weight 18, yikes. I mean, it's understandable, but... Okay, let's try this. Land Burst! Okay, like, the first set of spikes look cool, but the second, that was, like, very pixelated. Oh, and, not a lot of power on it. Yeah, maybe I should have ensorcelled her, because that would have actually killed this entire clump if I had done that. I mean, I could kill that one, and then have Runen run in there and, like, take out the other one, but no, not gonna do that. Guess I can Salia Spear you. And we're on turn 4 now, so next turn, we will be able to Aura Rain, and that should kill everything here. It will also kill all the Draco zombies, but, I mean, you know, they've done a good enough job of killing themselves that I don't really need to, yeah, worry about that. I don't know if I should use, like, I want to see if they attack him because he has shields. Oh, and I use Sunflame instead of Canticle, oh well. Well, I mean, you know, he has advantage anyway. So yeah, we do have to be a little bit careful of... because we don't want to lure those guys in with Runen. We want them to keep killing each other. And I will need a Thief up here eventually to... because I only have one bridge key. And I'm gonna continue to equip the main Gauche. The question is, do I ensorcel? Because effective against monsters, that triples that to 21. Plus that would be 34. Yeah, that's not going to be enough to get rid of the Stoneborn. Although, admittedly, even with Ensorcel, it's not going to be enough to get rid of the Stoneborn. What does Narcissus do? I'm not sure what Narcissus will do right now. You know what? I'm going to silence again. Just to see if I can prevent them from summoning. Oh, really? Interesting. I don't know if it's, like, random in terms of the order that it goes... Did I just... Okay, if I silence all 3 of them, that's amazing. I would say this is making me change my mind on Latina, but it's still a very, very niche use. Getting a lot closer to... Yeah, wow, I actually did silence him. Yeah, that's actually interesting. That guy did not get silenced, though. So if I warped Narcissus over there, then he's still, like, but I yeah, got, or not that guy, though. But yeah, but I got all 3 of those guys. Oh, I do have 7 attack speed. Well, I mean... as long as that guy doesn't one-shot Narcissus... because let me see, if I use Nosferatu here... 24 on defense... it comes pretty close. But I can at least take a pot shot on this one. I do definitely have to use Nosferatu though, because if I don't, then I'm gonna die to that, that other guy. These are great targets for Sierra to mug, though, because not only do they have Nosferatu, they also have Physics Staves. Okay, yeah, Narcissus should be okay here. Oh, and I still have Plum. Oh, and I can... You know, maybe Sierra could warp in and take out the only one up there who can actually attack. That would guarantee Narcissus' survival. What's better than having one Warping Guiding Witch? Having two of them! Though one of them's a heavily neutered one. Or I could use Land Burst twice in one turn. That might have been a better option, honestly. I could have actually got rid of one of the summoners that way, but oh well. I mean, they're all silenced, and the monsters are going to die next turn. So let's see here. I do W that way, but... Oh, yeah, but you don't counter, so why not do this? And I will have to get out of here next turn, because Tamahan is really, really painful. And that gets me Physic. And another Nosferatu. I can pretty much just, like, rotate out my Nosferatus at this point. Honestly, I think I actually do need to ensorcel her just to ensure that it gets rid of the ogres. Yeah, it gives her 20 magic plus 21, so like 41 attack in total with Aura Rain. I hope I'm doing the maths right. Okay, that's someone who just walked forward. Oh, right, I was gonna kill that witch. What are you doing? Okay. Oh, Land Burst. Okay. Don't kill Plum, please. I think we're okay. I think we're alright. I guess those witches are programmed to wait until you're clumped up and use Land Burst. Because I'm not sure why they were so, you know, afraid of attacking earlier on in this map. Okay, that's another Draco Zombie dead. It only takes a few turns of doing this to get rid of all of them. In fact, it might even be, well, I mean, waiting for the animations is kind of slow, but it may even be, like, more efficient than actually trying to fight them. Just letting them take themselves out. Yep, there goes another one. So, yeah, they are actually going for him now that he has Vantage, though he does only have a few uses on his shield left. Magic and defense, and also speed, I think. Of course, as long as he Vantage one-shots them, it doesn't even matter about the shield durability, because they'll never get to hit his shields. Yeah, this is kind of an, although I don't Vantage golems, because apparently I'm not faster than a big blob of stone. I might not even need Aura Rain. Okay, I'm slower than clay, but I'm faster than actual stone. Good to know. Well, I'm not actually slower than that clay. Okay, this is weird. I can't believe that, like, I used Ensorcel, hoping that I would be able to just Aura Rain the entire map, and it's just... Rochelle is so much of a person of mass destruction that it's just wiping out all the monsters. Because the AI is like, ooh, you have shields, I will attack you, and then the player will lose resources. Wait. What? Wow, Silence does weird things to the AI. So, yeah, he was instructed to guard this with his life. I believe that even though he's not actually dead, if I somehow got Runen there, I would be able to claim the sword without beating the boss. Yeah, wow, does Silence do weird things to the enemy AI. But I guess I can Aura Rain now. It's gonna be kind of a lame Aura Rain, honestly, because Rochelle did most of the work for me. I'm so sorry about this, Muriel. You're getting overshadowed by your brother. Okay, it does hit the boss. That's good. Yeah, like, this is what I was hoping it would do. Wipe out the monsters. And get a good hit on the witch. And this should, get rid of the last few Jacko zombies apart from the invincible one. So, yeah, actually not a terrible Aura Rain. But yeah, it's just those shields, like, their abuse of the AI is just amazing. Just what they do to it. Okay, I might be able to get rid of all three summoners this turn. Although it does unfortunately put Rochelle into potential range of, Oh, although I think I... Oh, no, I don't one-shot you. Okay, that's unfortunate. So actually, I think I have a better shot of doing this if I have you attack this one with the... Not with the... You don't need the Salia Spear, just use the regular spear. He does that, Plum dances, he Salia Spears the other one, the one that I was going to have with attack with Rochelle. That gets rid of that one. Oh, and I get a bridge key too. And then this guy only has 10 health left. I can get him with Sierra. And then Rochelle can... Oh no, actually Rochelle has to go there in order to... Oh no, I can still do this. So Plum, Dance... Yeah, it's going to be a long slog getting all of those chests though. Yeah, I don't W, otherwise I need to use this. And it's still got plenty of uses left. It's kind of funny how I went to all that trouble to get the Kanan Spear, and I haven't really used it much. And another bridge key. So you don't even really need a thief here. Oh, Sunflame is actually running a little low on uses. But the next Rudin map is not going to require a lot of combat from Rochelle. At least I'm pretty sure. Well, I mean, I guess Sasha can try and kill something. Dismounted. Didn't even steal much HP there. Okay, that's gone, and yeah, Sierra can... Wait a minute. No, I wanted to finish the boss, if possible. So Sierra has 35 attack with Sylphid against your resistance of... Oh, but he has Azoth. Yeah, no, I can't do it this turn, because, yeah, you need to kill him twice, so I'm gonna leave him for now. I mean, I really want to get rid of all of the summoners, but at the same time, that guy is going to heal the boss, and then... I mean... Actually, hang on a second. Narcissus should have enough attack power to finish this guy off. Sylphid... Yeah, that'll be enough. So let's, hopefully not miss like you did a whole lot of times against Julius. And then Sierra can stay here, take out the Physic guy. And then that will just leave her alone with the boss, which would normally be very bad, except as long as he doesn't one-shot her, I'm fine. He does have 36 attack with Tomahan, though. So, let me just... I guess we can get a preview here. 36 on 8. Yeah, he does 28 damage, and he doesn't double me. He does have a critical rate, though, which scares me somewhat. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, wait, no, he still has 3 range. Yeah, if he goes there, 1, 2, 3. I was thinking I could 3-range snipe that guy, but I can't do that. Because, yeah, he also has 3 range with Tomahan, which is also the critical rate thing that I'm scared of. Yeah, is it really worth doing that? Or is it better for me to, you know, not die? Maybe I'll do it. Oh yeah, Swarm would also lower my stats drastically in terms of like speed, and then he might double me, so yeah. Okay, but Physic is gone. And it's also mine. As is another Nosferatu tome. Mug Sierra is great. And his attack speed is, yeah, 7. Oh yeah, he... No, I don't think he would have doubled me with Swarm, but still. So I have 2 bridges that I need to lower. But I have more bridge keys that I can bring over via Plum, I think. I mean, I could try using Silence. I mean, yeah, I guess I'll just try using silence. It's probably not going to work. Nope! Oh, also, this guy. Vega's just going to keep him down here and just keep dodge tanking him. But I need to send some good people around near where the boss is. Well, I wonder if his AI will just make him sit back on the... He didn't even move. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. I guess there's some, like... There's got to be something strange that the AI does when you're silenced, because... You're just like, oh, hey, I'm gonna guard this place with my life. I'm just gonna stand here and do absolutely nothing. I mean, I suppose I can trade the keys to Sasha. She doesn't even need the Goddess Shield anymore, and still dance for you. I mean, I admit also this song is a little bit repetitive. And yeah, she can get the keys to Naren. I mean, Naren only needs one of the bridge keys, but oh well. Although... Actually, where's the dragon? There he is. Okay. Yeah, I can trade another bridge key to Runen. Just to save Narcissus having to unlock this bridge. And speaking of Narcissus, I'm probably going to have to revert you now. Because now you'll be able to open up those chests. So there's really not a whole lot left to do in this map apart from approach the boss, get rid of them twice, and then wait until Narcissus opens all the chests. So this first one is a Brave Bow. Second chest is Brave Axe. That's kind of a shame, we don't really have any good axe uses on this route. Haven't done this yet. Oh, forgot about the range on that. Please don't one-shot Runen. Well, it missed him. Okay, that means that he's equipped that, though, which unfortunately makes him harder to double. And the third chest has a Brave Sword, more useful to my current party. And this chest that you need warp in order to get is a save staff. Okay, that's kind of late in the game to be getting that, but I suppose it's interesting. And now is the moment of truth. If I can Salia Spear him 34, 11, I do 13 damage times 2, yeah, I do 23 damage times, so that'll be enough. So if I use Sunflame to take out, this should... That should do enough to finish off this health bar. Yeah, he effectively has 2 health bars, but it's because of an item. And we get the battle animations because it's a boss. Finally, we get to fight this guy. You're the second one who's called us pathetic insects. The last one who did was also in one of these shrines. Yep, there we go, 1 more than his HP, so he gets revived, and then Raffin goes in and finishes him. Brave weapons are pretty effective against these bosses. So now Raffin can go ahead and use the Salia Spear, then I can open the bridge next turn and grab the sword with Runen. If I had the warp staff, I could have warped Runen in there and got the sword, but doing that while the boss is still alive is probably a bad thing. Normally you have to beat the boss in order to get that sword. Well, that's it. That's all you have to say. Okay, then. Raffin's still putting in work even without his mount. The bridge falls, and now... I still love how it's a specific command. Yeah, this one looks different to the one Holmes got, which looked more like a cutlass, which a lot of people thought was fitting for him. Yes, the sword is at all 4 shrines. I'm not really sure how this, like, could even work unless its original sword was, like, a really massive greatsword and, like, it was so big that you could split it into 4 and, they could each work as their own weapons. So, this is Rudin only, and it ignores the Dragon Skin skill, and it also halves damage from breath attacks. That's probably so that no matter how trained Rudin is, he is not threatened by this Draco Zombie. 20 might, a weird hit rate, and a decent amount of critical, and not that heavy. So it's a pretty solid legendary weapon overall. The Holmes one I think is a little bit more interesting, because it has all 4 of the Holy Swords, and we will be seeing all 4 of them. They all have their own effects. Rudin's one is kind of the average one of the lot. Oh, she needs to gain mastery so she can use Hamon. And this chest is... Spirit Potion. Actually, not that bad. Trading with yourself, except one of them is labeled Suspicious Guy. And that puts her up to a default of 20 magic even before, Ensorcel. Okay, there we go, good. The dragon has been lured. And we can open the final chest. Or not, because I forgot to revert Narcissus last turn. Okay, final chest. Really? And I think this is the last map in the game to have bridges, so that's completely useless. Yeah, that was definitely worth spending an extra turn in this map for. But yeah, the only way to kill this thing is with Rudin and the Varunastra. And that mostly just makes me think of Digital Devil Saga, because it's kind of the name of the main character's form in that game. Okay, my Rudin is weaker than I'm used to, so it's going to take me a little while to eat through that Draco Zombie's HP. And I need to keep him healed as well, because even with that half breath damage, he's still taking quite a lot. Okay, I have Plum nearby to dance now. If I could activate Draco, that would be appreciated. But I don't know if I'll get it, because it's my skill minus their skill, and I'm guessing your skill's not very high, but still. Yeah, these weapons have a different animation even than the, Okay, or I could get a crit than the other legendary weapons. And they also have infinite uses. So they make the Lords into quite the endgame monsters. And that's map over, but yeah, I had to spend a long time there to get the chest. The Brave weapons are nice, though. Now everyone is resolved to take down Gwen Chaos and save their love interests. Not power, though, because that would be an entirely different series. And that's what we'll be doing next time. We'll be catching up with Holmes and how he's doing.